Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How are you? Hope you are good on this fine Tuesday afternoon. Here in the UK, the sun is shining.
Yes.
So
It
happy.
really is.
So happy. Guys, this is LABRISH Live. This is where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows from a Black perspective. And this episode, we are talking about mainly Love is Blind, season 8. Yeah, right? No?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're going to also touch on MAFS, Married at First Sight, Australia, for the first time ever. And
Yes.
that is season
12 apparently. I put 18, but that is the US one is 18. Australia
okay,
is on season 12.
season 12. Okay. US is on 18.
Who knew?
Wow. Did not know that at all.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, I'm all things sugar and Sade. Hey, and I'm here with...
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy, aka Dark and Lovely.
Yes. And guys, as you come in, make sure you know what to do. Book the like button for us, please. You might as well do it now, especially you guys, Replay Gang. Actually, Replay Gang do us very well, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? Love them.
They do.
Nana, what else do people need to do as I put on my gloves?
Guys, you guys need to sign up to our YouTube membership, please. To support us, it's just $1.99. But to become family, it's $4.99, and that will give you access to our WhatsApp group, to extra episodes as well, first glimpses. You can chat to us, you can send us suggestions. You're generally a part of the family. So please sign up. Like, you guys are slowing down on your sign-ups. What I got to say is a huge big up to the re-up crew. Like, there's some of you that have been doing this for 9 months with us, and it's truly appreciated. So thank you so much. But new guys, please sign up and help us, even if you come in as support. Please.
It's a lot of fun, you know. Honestly, we have all sorts of chats, and it's fun.
We basically do watch-alongs, but in our WhatsApp group when we're all watching stuff with like 300 messages. Is
that what's coming out?
Yeah, that's what's coming out at, 300 messages. I was like, right.
Okay, yeah, I was doing some chatting, boy. I don't even know. Sometimes you're just in the mood. Yeah, how's the weekend?
Oh, what was this weekend like? I think it was good. I actually cannot remember what I did. What happened?
No,
that means that nothing happened properly.
Nothing.
I went out. Yes, I was out with the girls. We went to a jungle rave. Sharona was performing like 3 of her songs. So we went along to Peckham Audio. That was fun, actually. I've forgotten all about that. Yes, and Sunday I was in recovery mode because there was drinks in the VIP section. So we had free drinks all night. So, yes.
Oh, wow.
It was messy.
I'm sure you took advantage.
Of course. It's me. Yes.
I love it. I feel like I was mainly working and stuff. I need to check my vlog to even you know what, that is the benefit of having a vlog, because it does, do you know what I mean, show me what I've done, because I do forget things all the time. So I think I was just mainly working and catching up on shows and stuff, and I don't have to wear my glasses anymore. Well, you're
free.
I'm free, guys. I'm free. I can see
more eye drops.
Eye drops, still have to do eye drops. So that's going to be like a continued thing, because my eyes are quite dry. I'm quite dry in general. Well, no, that doesn't sound good at all. Not in the places that matter, but like my hair is quite dry. Do you know what I mean? My hair on my head is quite dry. So I think I'm pretty dehydrated, and I went to the doctors on Monday to draw blood. Oh my God, you'll love this. So I had the blood test, and they sent me the results really quickly, because you remember in COVID, well, I don't know if you remember, but in COVID, they set up the system where you can get your results like to this platform thing, and it just emails you the results, which before you have a call up and whatever kind of thing. So I've got that. I've screenshotted it, put it into ChatGPT, and it's told me what everything means. Bloody fantastic. I love ChatGPT. I love it so much. So
did they give you full blood? They gave you like full blood works, like you got all of it, so like
not everything, but I got like my vitamin D, thyroid, glucose levels, what else? there was like a couple of things. There's that utera, which is what I was mainly going in for, that because that what do you call it, is the whole thing about arthritis and gout. So because I have a history of gout in my family, that's why I needed to check, because my wrist has been hurting. Whether, you know, there's spikes or whatever kind of thing. And I'm okay, but it needs to be monitored. That's what it's saying, basically. But also is what the big thing that came out of it is that, and this is just chat GTP, so I am going to go to my doctor and just make sure everything is cool, of course. But I thought it was so fascinating how they've done it. But I'm just anemic. Like that's my main thing, that I'm anemic, which I know I'm anemic.
I was going to say, have you always known that?
Yeah, I have, but like I kind of, because I can function, I kind of, do you know what I mean? Like, I can live with that, so I forget. Do you know what I mean? So like every time I feel tired, that should be my cue to take iron tablets. But I always think, oh no, I just haven't slept enough, or da da da. Do you know what I mean? That type of thing. So
I feel you. I feel you. I have exactly the same. I know that is my fundamentals, is low blood pressure and anemia, and I'm anemic.
Oh, yeah.
And so I can tell the signs, but I kind of forget, because then you go over your week and it's like, oh no, but I haven't really slept a lot. But then I've got to think that's probably a month of accumulation. That's why you've crashed so far, because you're not keeping on top of everything in itself. But I know.
Exactly. So what's everybody saying in the chat? Who's here?
Okay, who is with us? Who came in first? It was Jordan Parker. Jordan Parker came in bright and early. Simmer is in the house. Yvonne is with us. KW, Joe, El Cid is in the house. Judy B, Sora. Who's that? Narissa is in the house. I Be Chillin' is here with us as well. Life of Budge is in the house. Life of Budge said I muted you lot. Why did you do that? Kim is in the house as well. Saf is with us. Hey Saf. Let me see who else is here. Sora is saying that she loves your hair styled like this as well.
Thank you.
That is everybody. I think I said everyone. If you are watching, say hello, please.
Yes, please do. Oh yes, happy Ramadan. Today's that celebrate. Appreciate that. To Saf mainly, but I haven't fasted for years, so I will not be doing that.
My youngest actually wants to. He really was like, I think I want to join my friends and fast. I was like, really? That lasted an hour.
Oh, serious?
I saw him in the fridge eating. I was like, that's not fasting. Like, bro, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it properly.
You can't do that. When I was younger, I used to go and lick ice.
Oh my god, that's what I do when I'm losing weight. It helps. I have a bowl of ice. It like,
I mean, I didn't chew it, but like I'll just go and lick it.
It's a thing in the dieting community.
Yeah. Oh wow. Do you know what that reminds me of? You know that oh god, that those comedians that they do the sketch show, and she's like, oh, a little bit ice, and she puts some bits on everything. No, you haven't seen that?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's funny. And that other guy, he does all the crazy things that he eats when he's dieting. Okay. So we're gonna get into it. We're first gonna start off with Love is Blind. We are committed with doing it, even though it's dry, which gives away how I feel about these last couple of episodes. Dry. Nana, how do you feel about these last couple of episodes? Episodes 10 to 12.
Did we learn anything? I how long was that? That's like 3 hours and something.
More than 3 hours. It was probably more like 5, because the episodes were over an hour.
Long, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's only one thing that stands out for me. That was a waste of time. I was just watching humans chatting shit to each other. I could have looked out of my window and seen more drama. Absolutely pants.
Yeah. It wasn't great. Guys, are you even guys still watching? Because I know some of you don't even watch it. You just watch our reviews, which we love. But like, I feel like, sometimes like I get so I don't even know what it is, whether it's like a sense of loyalty or something, where I'm just like, okay, I've started it, so I have to finish it. I have to, like, do you know what I mean? Follow through the process. So yeah, it's
because we got so far, we're almost there. It feels a bit crazy to just stop. Like we're so close to the end now. We've given them a lot of hours, but I hate that for us. I hate that they're not respecting our time.
Yeah,
honestly, and giving us some drama.
Because the scenes could be much shorter and we'll still get the point. It feels like a really bad soap opera where they like constantly repeat things, draw things out, but there's no seasoning. There's literally no seasoning. There's no seasoning here.
None.
Like,
we'll get to it, but there's one scene where I started screaming. It was so dry. But when we get there, I'll tell you of the scene.
Okay.
I screamed.
Thank you, Sim says, I'm not watching here to support. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Ola says, laugh out loud, I'm still watching. You're right with us. You're in the trenches with us. Seriously. Okay, so episode 8, we start with Dave meeting Lauren's mum, right? And also as well, like, maybe I haven't noticed this in other seasons, but like I did notice it now. When they're in a place that's not their home, why do they have the gold cups? It's a restaurant. It's a cafe. They don't serve them there because other people are not using them. This is unashamedly product placement, and it needs to be stopped. It's wrong. They're breaking laws. They have
always done that. The ones that I remember is Micah and her brethrens. And was there a man called Paul? I can't remember what a man was called. When they were all out, they had the gold goblet.
They had the gold cups as well.
Yeah, it's like, you're in a bar. Why are you doing that? Just drink out the glass. But
drink out the glass.
It's a thing.
So annoying. Like, I'm just like, you're just lying to us. This is not true. This is not normal. So yeah, so he's meeting her mum and everything like that. He's constantly talking about his sister, and he kind of like just says again to, Lauren's mum that she's, really scared that, he was going to meet someone fame hungry, and that's why she's so protective of him and everything like that. Has anyone confirmed that his sister exists? Does he actually have a sister?
I've been searching. I've been searching for the sister to be doing her commentary, and I can't find anything. I think Ricky's been doing the same, just to see if the sister is like, I never said that, or anybody is backing him up. I can't see anything, so I don't know. No. Apparently he does have a sister though, but we need to hear from the sister. Did you say all of the shit?
I need to hear the words out of her mouth. You see how Freddie's sister was, yeah?
Yeah.
She ain't the one for you. Like, I need to hear it from her. Do you know what I mean? I really do. Yeah. And the mum was just like, okay, but your friends are gonna survive this and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, my friends are fine and everything like that. And the mum was just like, look, there's more important shit going on in the world at the moment. It's just like, yeah, for real, there really is. The whole thing, there wasn't really much in it. It wasn't given sweet, it wasn't given nice, it was given boring. It was just like, okay, you've met her mum. Also, it did come out that the dad doesn't want to be on camera. He's just like, absolutely not, he's not on camera. So the mum was there to speak on both of their behalves, basically. So there was that. Then we saw Taylor and Daniel. They were doing, is that right? Yeah, they were doing indoor golf, and they're talking about their first dance, like what song should they play, and they were talking about maybe having Daniel's sister, because she does music, to perform or something like that. Again, dry. Then we had Virginia and Devon in bed talking about the conversation that they had when they met Virginia's mum, and basically was, I swear, Virginia was pushing him like, ask me questions, what else do you want to know, say something, do you know what I mean? And Devon's just like, what's really great is that we have really strong communication and everything like that, but if I don't show you love the way you want it, are you going to tell me, like, have I been doing it? She's like, yeah, you have been doing it. I'm convinced also, yeah, that Virginia is sleepy. She always looks so sleepy and so tired to me. Like
both are.
I don't know if she's taking everything in, but she's like, yeah, oh, that's nice. Like it's all very kind of dream world.
I don't know if she's just like slow as a communicator. Like generally her style is to speak quite slow, but I'm still not convinced about those two. But there's something about Virginia where I'm like, I think she just wants to be married. I go back and forth on, you could just marry this guy just for the sake of being married. I'm not sure. Yeah. Now I don't know who is going to back out of their wedding. I'm not sure at all. It may even be Devon at this point, because he seemed a bit over her, but he may have been overtired. I don't know. But he just seemed like lackluster. Like I'm not seeing any spark from those two. It's like, why are you two together? I don't see it.
I mean, they're both genuinely nice-ish. No, I think Virginia's nice. Devon, I'm not sure. I've got a question mark over Devon, but I do think Virginia's nice. You know, they were talking about like showing PDA and everything. Devon's not really into that. That's not really his thing. Interesting. And then, you know, they talked about the physicality between them, like they've been kissing and hugging. So to me, it seems like they're not having sex. They're not.
No.
Like, do you know what I mean? They're just, I don't even think they're doing everything, but I think they're just doing kisses and hugs. And that's it. Yeah. You know,
and that's how she looks at him, like my first boyfriend. There's something weird about these two. I don't know what it is, but it's just like she doesn't seem wholly comfortable, and nor does he. So I don't get how you can take the step to marriage when both of you kind of seem like you're tiptoeing around subjects.
Well,
like, it's like,
he did say that he has never felt more comfortable in bed with anybody else. That's what he said. And I was just like, ever? Like, what? And also, what an odd thing to say. I thought it was odd. Maybe he's just expressing his truth. So there's that. But like, what, you've never felt comfortable with anyone in bed? Like, seriously. And from what you're saying, I can only deduce that you're not doing anything. So like, are you sure you're playing for this team? Like, what team are you playing for?
It's like, how many beds have you been in with a woman? I don't know. There's something about them. I'm like, I'm not too sure. What is he? 28? Maybe he's only had one girl before. Who knows? I'm not sure. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting any good vibes from these two. But in a similar way, I didn't get that from Lydia and Milton. Like, I was always like, surely these two are not going to get married. And then they did. And they're still together. So I don't know with these guys.
They live in the same country, like same state, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They done it for fame. But these two, I don't know. It doesn't seem like she needs to do it for fame, but who knows? Who actually knows? So then she kind of pushes them again to like ask like the difficult questions and everything like that. So they start talking about politics. He said he's not really into it, like he doesn't really have strong opinions. Liar.
That felt like a lie as well.
It was a
that was straight up a lie. His face was just like, I know this trap. I've been warned against this conversation. Yep. Staying out of it. It was an issue. Like, bro, you are a liar. My training.
Basically. V basically was saying that she's very democratic. Like, do you know what I mean? She understands that it's a flawed system, but she does believe that people should vote. She says that her Christian faith guides her as well. Although she's not a conservative Christian, she says, you know, she believes that people should have abortion rights, and she believes that gay people should have rights. Do you know what I mean? And she just thought that, you know, we were past as a society even debating these types of things. Devon is notably quiet. He's quiet. Guy was silent. Were you silent or silent? He was silent. He was absolutely silent. And I was just thinking, I don't believe you don't have an opinion on this. No. Is it the cameras? Or because you know your opinion is nuts? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He knows. Because is it this episode? Or is it coming when he talks about his parents and they are conservative?
Oh, yeah, we're getting there.
It's coming.
So
Yeah. So that's why
yeah.
I was like, no, he knows everything she was. And I swear he winced when she said about gay rights. I swear I saw a wince, like a just a.
Well, are we surprised
he
because
couldn't
of how
suppress
he
it.
done Britney? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are we surprised? Because that was the area of contention for him. Do you know what I mean?
Winced, but he was
did.
like, I'm not getting any heat from Black Twitter. I'm just not. I'm saying I'm not involved. Like, I'm just existing in America, just doing my thing, playing basketball.
You know, about the kids and stuff. He then goes, he says, you know, thinking about it, he kind of goes back and forth all the time. And he's just like, yeah, it's their bodies, there as in being women, women's bodies, but both people should have a say. He's like, yeah, I get that, you know, like the ethical side of it and the moral side of it. But regardless, she thinks that women should have the final say. But she would prefer, and they went on to talk about like if they voted the same way. She was like, I prefer us having an alignment on how we vote, and she thought that it would be alarming if he was at the other end of the spectrum. And then she asks him, how does your family vote? And he says, conservative. So there you have it, guys. That's why he's so nervous. And then V's just
on
like,
religious lines, though, due to religious lines.
Due to religious stuff. And then V's just like, well, there's not many Black Republicans. And then he took it as that, what, my dad's Black? What, bro? She's not saying you're not Black. Bro's got defense. He was on defense mode. He was on defense mode. Bro, she wasn't trying to say that. I was just like, oh, Devin. And I just thought, okay, these guys aren't going to make it. They're not going to make it. And this is going to be cited the reasons why. It's just very, it's obvious.
And it's fair. His family has a pet pig. Like, I think you can say that there's huge differences. And then now you're finding out. Exactly.
Not Peppa Pig.
Now you're finding out that they're also Trumpers, and they supported Trump because of religious reasons. What type of Christianity is that, really? Like, I'd literally be like, no, I'm not. Just on appearances, do I even want to be a part of this family, for one, anyway? But now I know they're Trumpers. Do I really want that to be my mother-in-law and my father-in-law? Like,
this
truly.
is it. Like, how are you gonna? It's just wild. And then you want no prenup. At this point, you was questioning the prenup. Get out of it. Listen, get the hell out.
You got to think about it all. Life insurance. You don't know these people, man. This is scary times. Yeah,
it's very strange. It's very, very strange. So yeah, I was just like, yeah. And also someone said it. She is out of his league, like, easily.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
So I make more money than you, all of you people anyway. And then I'm gonna come into this family, like the only progressive one, and have to listen to basically like reformed hillbillies talking. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna want to do that with my Black mum. It's okay. No, absolutely not.
So then Sarah, we see Sarah and Ben meet Sarah's sister and partner, right? And Sarah basically is pitching Ben. She's pitching
hard.
So hard. I feel so comfortable with him. He makes me laugh. He laughs at my joke. At one point she said he laughs at my jokes. Girl. I don't know what to tell you. They kind of, Sarah's just like, you know, they've talked about absolutely everything, and you know that's never happened before. And you know, Sarah's sister's partner was just like, well, unless you're a lesbian, because you whore. And they didn't get it. He didn't get it. But basically, she was saying that lesbians, they talk so much in the early days, the conversations are so intense that they just want to move in like straight away, like get to move in straight away kind of thing, which I thought was very funny. He was just like, oh, you got it in the end.
He absolutely has no gay friends whatsoever. Like, his face was like, I have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about. And this is probably the first time I've been sat in front of lesbians. Like, totally out of his depth. He was like, nah.
This close. So yeah, so then she starts talking about church and everything like that, and she was talking about like, oh, you know, she may go to church with him, and like hopefully they'll, you know, as long as they're accepting of like, you know, like gay people, I guess. And Sarah's sister's partner, I can't remember her name, she was just like, she pushed back on the word accepting, and they kind of get into a little bit of a back and forth about it. And then Sarah, because her point was just like, they shouldn't have to be even in that position as accepting. It should just be, that was like, do you know what I mean? Her point. And Sarah was just like, well, what word should I use? And in that moment, her mask slipped because she got defensive. Yeah, she seemed drained. She seemed like, can't you appreciate, the subtext was that, can't you appreciate all the effort I'm making to be an ally? Which just goes to show me that she is a performative ally. This is just performative. Like, do you know what I mean? Because why are you annoyed that she's even correcting you anyway? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if she don't like that, she don't like that. Why are you so defensive?
She knows. The girlfriend knows, or is it her wife now? I can't even remember. But she knows that she's full of shit. Absolutely. Yeah. And then she knows this dude is also full of shit, and you're gonna now try and be like, I'm going to school him, when I know you're full of shit yourself. That's why you would accept it. It's just all that, none of them were being bamboozled by this. I think she like, I love these girls. Like, they can just see the foolishness that you two are, and you're probably made for each other. Really,
her and Ben are the same. They're the same person in different fonts. They're actually the same, because Ben kind of does this later on anyway. They do talk about their values, and Sarah's just like, her and Ben are the fiscal, I can't say the word, financially, change it, conservative, and liberally social. And I was just like, first of all, what kind of word salad is this? Yeah. And it's just like, well, what does that actually mean? What does that actually mean? What does it, if you unpack that, what does that actually mean? So financially, you're conservative. So that means that you're okay with...
Is that well off? Are they saying they're wealthy?
I think they want the wealth to stay in a certain place, right? Do you know what I mean? Fiscally, that's it. Thank you so much. Sorry. Yeah, which was code exactly. I'd be chilling. Was code to me is that you would consider voting conservative, basically. So it's just like, for you, Sarah, to say that this is who you are, that's in a juxtaposition to who you're claiming to be. Do you know what I mean? So which one is it then? Which one is it? Are you gonna?
She's a conservative.
She's a conservative. Yeah,
she's a conservative who she's not principled in it. So she wants to mask as a liberal. And I think there are lots of liberal people that are like that. They know all of the lingo, they can talk, but truly they're just coward conservatives. So you're like, I'm not going to back it. I'm going to be like, I'm a humanitarian. But realistically, when it's you and that ballot paper, you know who you're voting for.
And that's the thing. And then, like, if you're talking about like financially conservative, that usually means that people who are not as privileged as you are more disadvantaged because of your choice, because of your values. So again, it's not in alignment. It's bullshit. It's upholding the pillars of white supremacy.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what it's doing. I don't like you, Sarah. I can't lie. I don't like. I don't like it. Yeah. Anyway, Ben leaves.
Yes, this is the sister season. Definitely, sisters are a theme.
Yeah, it's true actually. So Ben leaves them to have a little bit of a chat, and basically the sister's partner reminds Sarah that, you know, he definitely has a different kind of privilege than you have. Like, do you know what I mean? So like, you know, the sister, on the other hand, she's just having a hard time accepting that this is going to be the case anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is her fate. The sisters were giving me, do you remember Sweet Valley High? Do you remember that?
Yes, yeah.
Jessica and Elizabeth, the twins. They were giving me those kind of just like,
I know exactly what you're saying. Yes.
Is it not you two? But she kind of gives her blessing in the end. But then the sister's partner again says, like, you know, because Sarah is still pitching at the time, like we're the same and everything like that. And the partner is just like, well, you know, being the same is different from, you know, having a partner that compliments you. Like, do you know what I mean? Stop looking for your mirror. Like, do you know what I mean?
I was like, the wife or girlfriend was so spot on. She so has this. She had her like she can read her for filth. It literally was like, what does we're the same mean? Because it's absolutely true. What is that? Like I'm with my equivalent. Okay.
Narcissistic much, like
and we should be like, oh my god, wow, you found your twin. Like, yeah, what does that mean? What's that saying about him? I could think you're an asshole, and all you're now telling me is I'm gonna have to deal with 2 assholes now every time I see you because he's exactly the same as you. Like, that doesn't mean anything.
Very strange.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't fall for Ben's smiles and like niceness as well. I'm glad.
Yeah, he's kind of like, yeah, he just looks like he's like a Christian jock. Do you know what I mean? That's what he seems like.
Yeah,
so he's nice. He's nice, but like, yeah, just no.
Oh, thank you, Elsie. Her name is Kelsey.
Kelsey, thank you, appreciate that. Dave and Lauren, they go bowling, and Dave is complaining about everything. He doesn't want to put his hands in the holes. He doesn't really want to wear the shoes. He's just a complainer. He really is. Then he starts talking about his friends again. He definitely says as well that his sister didn't expect him to go this far into the experiment and everything like that. Again, I'm just like, I don't think your sister said any of this. I think that these are your intrusive thoughts, and you're saying that my sister said it. Like, this is what you think. This is just what you think. Lauren basically says, like, you know, I think our relationship could be better if, you know, you let me meet your sister and your friends, you know. And Dave was just like, well, talking to your dad was super stressful. So it turns out that Dave had met Lauren's dad off camera, right?
Yep.
Dave didn't like this because I can only assume that Lauren's dad held him to task, right? Because he was just like, oh, talking to your dad was super stressful, put me under pressure. Like, I was just thinking, I hate Dave. Don't be like Dave. Like, I really can't stand it. Lauren growing a little bit of a backbone because she is literally a mat at this point. She was just like, well, it's a lot for me because, you know, your sister doesn't even want to meet me and everything. I was just like, yeah, go, Lauren, stick up for yourself. Do you know what I mean? And then Dave just starts lying again, and he was just like, well, she does want to meet you, but my family, they don't just meet anybody. What?
A fiance? What? A whole fiance? Are we forgetting that you've proposed twice at this point?
Am I anybody? If I've got this ring, if you're living with me, am I anybody? They don't just get to meet. What? Nah. Lauren is a better person than me because the urge to throw things would just be, maybe that's why he wanted to get out of there, because he probably could see a bowling ball was coming for his head. Because like, wow, it was so rude. Like, do you know what I mean? Then he goes on to say, to add insult to injury, sorry, he says, I don't want to waste her time either. What?
As IB Chillin said, and she kept her ass in that seat after he said that. I was like, Lauren, you're a mess.
Yeah,
literally this from the jump, how he was talking to her. For one, we're talking to you, Dave. Like, literally, it's like, what, the heat is on you. Like, why can't I see your sister and your friends? You jump to, you've met my dad and you didn't like that. That's got nothing to do with anything. Let's stay on task. Answer my questions. Each time when she kept on following his thread, I'm like, you can't handle this man, and you are now in the realm of begging him to be with you again. Like, he's showing you he's not interested. He didn't want to do bowling. He don't even touch you when you're crying. How many signs does he have to show you that he don't like you? Like, stop begging, man. Like, literally let him go. At this point, he's a hostage. It's like, just let him go,
she
man.
can't help herself. She really can't help herself. And she was just like, you know what? If you don't see it with me, then that's all I need to know. And I was just like, oh, the penny is finally dropping. Like, girl, get up, get off the floor. Get up, man. Seriously.
Like, how can he do that to you? Literally tell you to your face, you're just an any girl at this point. This is how I see you. Like, you're not worthy of meeting my friends or my sister. And you're talking about, if we could just get on the right track, this relationship will work. What? He hates you.
He hates you.
I don't know what he's got against that dude that you were sleeping with, but either way, now he hates you. Like, let him go. Just let him go. It's okay.
It was so disrespectful. It really was. And then Dave was just like, I don't even want to have this conversation here.
No.
Let's change the location so I can break you down even further. And I said, like, what's
There's too many eyes.
Exactly. It's too public. It's too public. That was the end of the episode. And then episode 9 was them in a different location. So they got into what looks like either a lecture or a cinema room or something. I don't know. Maybe that's the private room they had available. And basically Dave then just goes into one. He was just like, look, when I got back my phone, like, I just had millions of messages of like people saying, why are you engaged to this girl? First of all, how did they even know? Because you're not even supposed to tell anybody. But like, why are you engaged to this girl who's got a boyfriend? She's obviously protesting again. It wasn't my boyfriend. It wasn't that. But, you know, you were seeing this guy. You know, my friends know him. My sister knows him. How do you think she feels? Like, what the fuck?
Because his sister is his world. So if you're marrying Dave, you're marrying his sister. Like,
seriously, if she exists and this is her thoughts, that's his wife. That's actually his wife. That's his first wife. Yeah.
He may as well just allow his sister to approve whoever it is. Like, let the sister bring the woman, and you can have a little throuple situation, because you're in a relationship with the sister. Either way, she's a part of it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. And you know, he's just like, you know,
Elsid saying that Minnesota is small, and folks who were in the pods went back and told people on social media.
Oh, okay.
So that's how people knew before they had finished it.
Okay.
Raw, folks are really trying. Who is this guy? Is he like a big deal?
I don't think so. I don't think he is. I don't think so. But, you know, they seem to be a little bit odd over there. Not as odd as last season, but they're a little bit odd. So then, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, Lauren's trying to say, like, look, I've been honest with you. And Dave was like, well, my friends wouldn't lie to me. Like, this is your fiance and your friends wouldn't lie to you. Okay. And she's just like, well, what do you think I'm going to lie to you? And he's like, no. Then I was just like, well, shut the fuck up, Dave. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm just like, Lauren seems like, I don't know, has no one ever fought for her? Maybe she has never seen a demonstration of standing up for yourself, because what the hell is this? Like, no, honestly, it's weird.
She wants to get married. She so really bad. Wants
this to bad.
End. She I think that was her focus. I'm going in, I'm leaving with a husband. And so she's literally like, I'm leaving with a husband, even though the man is basically showing you, I absolutely don't like you, and I think you're a slag. But yeah, she's out here still. No, I'm not a slag. No, and you love me, and it's literally like, bro.
Well, he is confusing, because, you know, he was basically, Dave was saying, like, look, he's been trying to get back with, his story is, this other guy's been trying to get back with you, like, and you didn't officially end it, and you told me that he didn't officially end it. And she was just like, there's nothing to end. And then he's like, well, did you hook up 2 days before the experiment? And she was like, no. She should have left it there. She said it was a week before. Dave is now fuming to be reminded again that this woman who is, I can't remember how old she is, who's had a whole life before him, has dared to sleep with someone else before she even knew that Dave existed. You know, like what the hell? What is wrong with this guy? What is he's an absolute weirdo. Then he goes into, you're not even saying that, oh, you fucked up. You're not even saying that. Like, you're not even sorry, basically. And Lauren, this is where you're losing me, babe, because she was just like, but I did say that. What?
Lauren,
I did say that. I did say I fucked up. Oh my God, it's so weird. And, you know, she said, she was basically then saying like, look, on Sunday you said you was fine, and now this is all coming up again now. And then Dave is saying, because of your dad and the way that he spoke to me, that's why it's all coming back. How he approached me, this is why. Lauren's just like, well, clearly you need to work on yourself because you're not ready for a relationship. You're not ready to work in a team on a relationship. This sends him again into another spiral. Me, I'm not ready. You're not ready. You sound like your dad. He said you sound like your dad.
He hates you, your mum, and your dad. He weren't even really being polite to her mum either. Like, thinking about it, the dude, he was so over her. Oh, Lauren.
Yeah.
so
yes,
sad.
KW. He was like Trump telling her to apologize and be thankful. Yes.
Yes, that is literally what he was. He had positioned himself in. You now need to start begging me to be with you because you're a slag.
You slept with someone before this experiment, and you're not ready for marriage because you slept with someone before the experiment.
Maybe she knows her sexual appetite and she just thought, look, I'm in a situation shit. Let me just get this one off with this dude. I'm going to move on from that and I'm going to start again. It may be a little bit wild, maybe in the whole process of it all, but she didn't know you and she did it. So why do you care?
That's what, this is the thing. I'm just like, there's an air of desperation, yes, but she knew it wasn't like she was saying, it's not like she's confused and she's saying that the guy that she was seeing before was her boyfriend. If she was saying, oh, he's my boyfriend, and it was a casual thing, then I'll be more worried because it's just like, babe, why are you labeling things that it's not even like that? She knows what it is. She knew what it was beforehand. The thing is, there's nothing to own. It just is. Like, if he was sleeping with someone beforehand, would anybody care? No one will care.
I don't think so. All right, so Elsie is saying Lauren advertised herself as pure and better than Molly in the pods. She did do that. She came across like she was the nice girl. Definitely. Did she play like she was better than Molly?
I don't think so.
I don't know if she did that, but she definitely was pure, kind of normalish girl next door.
She was competing with Molly. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it was like, oh, she's better than her. Like, I didn't get that vibe. I really didn't. I think it was more kind of like, I want this guy. And what you're saying, she wanted to get married. Do you know what I mean?
So she was presenting, I'm ready, I'm, family girl, she was, but you can be both. She can also want all of those things and while she was single, have a fuck buddy. But everybody is saying, I would care. You would really care that she had slept with somebody just before? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because she's a woman though. Because if he had slept with somebody just before coming in, could she really be going on about this like this much and it would be even a storyline? I don't think it would happen.
No, I just think I think it's absolute nonsense. I really do. I honestly do. And he was using it, and the fact is, it's just like he is. The thing is, I don't even want to use this term, but it is this. He's slut shaming her because she's not even a slut. It's not even. She's not even that. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's slut shaming her and using it as an excuse to make her understand that he doesn't want to be with her, rather than just say, I don't want to be with you. This is not the kind of woman that I want to be with. Do you know what I mean? Because I have a ridiculous standard that you didn't know about before I met you.
And now you must suffer.
Now you must suffer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
that is exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to back out, but he also is thinking of his image. So he doesn't. But you've been an arsehole, Dave. You're an arsehole from jump. We knew you were going to be the arsehole. So that's standard. And now you're trying to be like, no, I can't go down as the arsehole. She also must go down as well. I can't just leave her. You didn't like her. Literally, you haven't liked her, but you still wanted to sleep with her. Is why you were asking everybody, have you been having sex? So you wanted to have sex with her on the honeymoon, and because she didn't, now you got to be like, nah, there's something wrong with you.
And he's enraged because she's had sex just before the thing with someone else that he probably doesn't respect, but she won't sleep with him.
I think so. There's something about the guy as well. There's something about the guy that pisses him off.
What about me? I can give it to him, but not to me. Like, seriously. You know, well, she goes on to say to him, like, look, like, this is a minuscule thing and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? And Dave said, like, look, your dad was calling out me, like calling out my sister and my dad because they don't want to be on the show, but your dad doesn't want to be on the show either. It's just like, how petty, do you know what I mean? Are you?
That point didn't even make sense. I was literally like, Dave, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It's strange.
What are you actually talking about, you weirdo?
It's very strange. And Lauren basically said, like, look, I tried to talk to your family and friends and everything like that, and if you wanted me to talk to them, then I would have. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you're the blocker here, basically. And you know, Dave was then still being stupid and saying, like, oh, I'm still in love. She's like, well, I question that. Like, what are you talking about? You're still in love. Shut up. You know, and you know, she was just like, well, you know, I doubt it. I really, really doubt it. And Dave was just like, well, you know, it's hard for me to walk away, but I think that my heart knows what the right thing to do is and everything like that. When he goes outside, he says to camera, love is blind, but I don't think marriage is. I really thought I think he thinks he ate with that. Like, I was just like, no.
He definitely was like, people are going to love this. They're going to love this moment. It's like, bro, absolutely not. That was terrible. That was shit. You ain't like this girl at all. Erin is asking, I think we also need to hold Lauren accountable. Like, sis, leave. What more do you need? This ain't 1815 where you don't leave, you can't marry ever again. Precisely.
I mean, absolutely. She did lose me from early, to be fair, but I was just trying to be super fair to her because this guy is literally gaslighting her. Like, do you know what I mean? He's invented a problem that's not there. Like, it really is. And it's just, and it's dying down. Then you're bringing it up again because you're not being honest about how you feel, and he's putting it onto her. And that was just like, that can be confusing to someone. Do you know what I mean? Especially if they're caught up. So I do, but I do think she should have left from time for sure. She did say that she wrote a whole letter to his sister, you know, and he didn't give it to her. And Dave did not give the sister the letter. I was just like, he hates you. He was never gonna marry you. He was absolutely never gonna marry you. I don't know if his sister exists. I don't know if he met her. If he went and go, I don't think he's seen his sister in the last 3 years. Like, I just don't know.
It's actually crazy dangling this kind of thing in front of her, like, you know, you got to be good because I want to introduce you to my sister. My sister has these high standards. She's so fun though. She's such a hoot. Like, you'll love her. And then you were never gonna have her meet your sister. And for real, if she does exist, but that was never gonna happen. Where this girl's now got your sister on a proper pedestal that she's writing letters to her like she is second wife in command. Like, I need to get permission from the first wife. Lauren, I'd hate this guy. I'd be chatting his name all over the place all day long. I'm going to be talking about Dave. No.
Do you know what it's giving? Do you know what it's giving? It's giving. You know, when you have children when it was smaller. I don't know how it was in your household, but you know, when you're just like, oh, you're being naughty. I'm gonna write to Santa Claus. I'm going to let him know. I'm going to call him. I want to call Santa Claus, tell him that you've been a naughty boy, you've been a naughty girl, kind of thing. So you write your letter to Santa Claus. He made her write a letter to Santa Claus. I bet he made her do that, and he didn't even give it to her. He's out of order. He's so out of order. He treated her like a child. He actually treated her like an absolute child.
Honestly, no, there's so many things I'd want to do to that guy after watching this back. Like literally, like what I went through. Like, there'd be so many things. I was out here writing letters to his sister, and dude didn't even hand it over. I'm ready to have conversations with your brethren. They probably weren't even talking about me.
Exactly. I bet you he was the one that bringing it up, and I bet you they were saying, "No, it's fine. Just go for it. Just like, do you know what I mean? Just see how it goes, or come out of the experiment. Like, just make a decision." I bet you was that. You know, and you talk about fame hungry, bro. I think the fame hungry one is you, sir. Honestly,
definitely. Because he knows from the reveal he probably didn't like her, and he decided to still carry on going through with it.
Yeah,
like nah, he's crazy. Elsie saying that Lauren lied. I don't know what Lauren lied about. I can't see where the lie is.
I think it's about like when she last saw the guy or slept with the guy and stuff. But to me, I'm just like, I don't know if it really matters. Not majorly. So. If it's a casual thing, not majorly. Because the thing is, I'm pretty sure Dave has 3 or 4 links. Like, do you know what I mean? He probably had 3 or 4 links the whole time. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know. If you committed to someone and that person is still contacting you and you're entertaining it, that's something else. That's not what happened. Do you know what I mean? Like, she had been in a situationship kind of loosely before. She's gone into this process. She's met this guy. She's saying that she wants to marry this guy. So from then forth, that's when you judge. You can't really, like, what's happened before? Like, what? Like, I don't think it's a massive deal. Guys do this.
I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's to say, oh no, it was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and it turned out it was 2 days. I think that's a, you know, as they would call it, a white lie. It's in the grand scheme of things, it's relatively small. Like you can say, after I got my acceptance letter, I was still slamming. You can be annoyed with that, but that's what happened, and I didn't even know who the hell you was. So yeah, I don't think it's that big a deal. You just don't like her.
Yeah, I think exactly. I think for the right person, he wouldn't give a shit. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? If he thought he was punching, it would pain him a little bit, and he would try to neg her in some sort of way. But as soon as she shuts his down, it's like he's still gonna be there. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like if she was Jessica from, I think it was season 6. Remember, she was quite pretty, and she was telling the guy, like, "You're gonna gag when you see me."
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
They've got that girl. And he doesn't care that he slept with somebody.
Yeah, he don't care.
Like, you are absolutely gonna be my wife. Now, Lauren, he's just like, you're a bit too plain for me to put up with this shit.
Yeah. Why I can run this game on you anyway? Because he's running game. He's running game.
Even got to try. Literally chatting shit in your face, and you're following like a little dog.
It's weird. Okay, so then we see the 4 couples meet up. So Joey and Monica, Devin and Virginia, Ben and Sarah, and Daniel and Taylor. They are doing these, is it toboggan? I don't know if is that the right word? Where they're like in these round donut things and they slide down this snowy slide
I didn't even know it had a name.
Oh, I think it's toboggan.
I didn't know.
Okay. They do ski shots as well, where they have like a ski and it's like multiple shots. Oh, it's called tubing. Oh, thank you, Elsa. Tubing. So that looked gross to me. I don't know why, because technically it shouldn't be gross, but I think maybe because how do you wash it? I think that's my issue. Because I was just like, there's something here that's unhygienic. But they were doing shots and everything like that. So they're all together. Then Lauren arrives. Then Molly arrives. And then Brittany also arrives as well. So we've got 3 different people that shouldn't really be here. But anyway, but it turns out it's a meetup. Devin basically doesn't really react to Brittany being there. He doesn't really react at all. Molly and Lauren, they talk about Basement Bar. Basically, she said that when, what's his name? Dave was there the other day when he was supposed to be with Lauren. He kind of, his phone went off anyway. Do you know what I mean? He done a Jeremy. He went out, didn't say where he was. She said that she didn't see him that day, but she heard that he was in the space, but she didn't go and meet him. She said there was another girl, Tiara, who was there and saw that there was a woman that was all over Dave, apparently. So Molly said she didn't want to say anything, but at the same time, she's just like, I would want to know. So I'm telling you, she was coming to her as a woman.
Woman to woman. I know we both liked him, but I know you got the holiday and all, but there's another woman.
There's another woman. Lauren was just like, well, we broke up. You know what I mean? Molly looks like, to me, Molly looked like she knew already, to be fair. That's what it looked like to me. She's just like, what? Like, it was too
I was like, Molly, stop with the stupid acting. Like, it's unnecessary. Again, just unnecessary shit. Like, just react normally. It was like the hysterics. You know, you absolutely know. You guys know everything the same as the production does. Like, you're all texting each other. Stupid.
He, you know, do you know what I mean? She tells Molly that, you know, he's never let me meet his friends or his sister and everything like that. And then Molly's like, you know, she's just like, so, and she talked about the issue with the other guy. She's just like, what? So is he celibate? Like, that would make a lot of sense if he was. Like, do you know what I mean? And she said, you know, like, you know what? I'm really happy that you're not going to marry someone who doesn't have your back. Like, do you know what I mean? Because Molly's point is, like, if his friends and his sister are saying these kind of things and he's in love with you and wants to marry you, he should have your back, which is absolutely true. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, back your girl. Like, what the hell? And Molly's just like, you know, also does say to Lauren, you know what, I just want to say, like, thank you so much. You, like, in the quarters, I know it was super awkward, but you made me feel really, really comfortable. And because obviously they're like the same guy and everything like that. And they're practically best friends. In white girl code, they're now best friends now, right? Okay, they're best friends now. So there's that. We see Brittany chat to Devin. Brittany's just like, oh, you look so young, like you look so young and everything like that. And she's just like, oh yeah, by the way though, the stuff, you know, you told me your stuff, I told you my stuff, and I think that your response was really immature. It was really immature, you know, because everyone's a little gay. And she was just like, you know, I would have liked a bit more support in that moment. Devin, I think his first words was like, I think you're a great person.
Yes. Devin's been schooled so well. It's like he went to a Republican training camp. Don't let them catch you out here, boy.
They had minimal words.
You saw his face. I know he was pissed, but he swallowed it all and was literally like, I'm not rising to this. You're a lovely person. My bad. Like, I was literally like, I know Devin left there and punched up some walls. Like, he was vexed, but he took it on the chin. I was like, okay, all right. We got Trump. You can have this. It's okay.
Do you think it's weird? Do you think she was being immature herself then? Because I actually didn't take it any kind of way. I just thought like, well, she's addressing the fact that he was acted weird when she said her past. Like, do you know what I mean? So I thought, okay. Like, I didn't feel much.
She wanted that moment, but he was more skilled than she was. Like, so she could have got her moment on camera, like if he had reacted, but he just didn't. So it was a bit like, bro, like, let it go. And now we know you got engaged as well. So it actually isn't even, you know, it's a bit like when Kat was doing that to Ollie. It was that same thing. Like, you didn't like him anyway. And so just keep it moving. Why are you now trying to be like, you were coming for me? It's like, no one cares.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think. I thought it was. I don't know. I don't. Sounds bad. But she looks like she could be his aunt. You know? Like,
I mean, he looks old too.
he looks old.
I see what you're saying. I can't see
Yeah.
them together. When they were sitting there, I was like, no. This wouldn't have worked anyway.
Yeah. So Britt did ask how's Virginia, do you know what I mean? And she, you know, things with her, and she's like, you know, it's very easy, comfortable, and everything like that. And she did say that out of everybody, that you two together are like Virginia and Delvin, they look the most genuine, they're acting the most genuine and everything like that. And she said she hopes that she's gonna get invited to the wedding. I thought that was a bit much. That was the point where I was just like, really? Why? Weird. Like, why would you hope this?
It's like Brittany, because it's not Brittany. Brittany.
Oh, is it Brittany? Oh,
it's Brittany. Yeah. Let's let it go.
Yeah. Okay, so then Dave arrives and he chats to the boys, and he obviously says that, you know, everyone knows they're broken up. Him and Laura broken up. He said, well, it was my decision and I feel shit about it. He definitely took ownership of the breakup straight away. Madison also arrived. She's got bright pink hair at the moment, which I think kind of suits her as well. Then Meg and Mason arrived together holding hands. Do you know what I mean? So it turns out those two have been hanging out. Meg basically says, like, as soon as she got her phone, she messaged Mason to ask how he was doing, because she's a and he was like, oh, I'm doing even worse now because now that I know that you're gorgeous. And they do that, they meet up and they have their own reveal, and they're really good friends. I don't know whether they're dating. It looks like they're dating, or it's
friends. She said they were dating to the boys, but I don't know. And are they even still together? Did that last a year ago? Yeah. Has it happened a year? I don't know. They suit in a way though. They're both weirdos. So
they're really, really strange. I think Meg is again same category as Lauren. A little bit too desperate, babe. Yeah. A little bit too desperate. It's a little bit stinky. Madison says that she still has the ick with Mason, and then Alex, the PDF file, he allegedly he arrives as well. Lauren and Madison have a chat. So Lauren basically says that she hasn't met Alex yet. And Madison's just like, well, he's not much. So do you know what I mean? Then she explains, that Alex basically messaged her after the experiment, and he was just like, oh, you know, let's meet up at the airport and everything like that. When they met, he was like, oh, you're so beautiful and everything like that, and that he really wanted to make it work. But apparently Meg messaged him as well and was in his DMs, and that it turned out that Alex was pitting Meg and Madison against each other to vie for his attention, basically, which was she felt was weird, and she thinks that Alex is a massive liar. She did ask Alex what his real take was on Madison. She did ask him what his real take was on Mason, and he was like, fuck Mason. And I believe Madison so bad.
100%.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Madison, you know what? Yeah, I know people don't like her, but I kind of like her. I kind of like her.
She did. I found her super entertaining, and I was like, I wish she kind of was in it a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think she would have got married or anything, but she would have just added to the season if she had got further. Most definitely, she's chaos. I liked her.
She is chaos. She kind of gives me like a bit of like Gwen Stefani type, like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like punk rocky, like, you know, I've got attitude. I'm from the streets. Like,
yes. Yeah. Like she would say, I'm spunky.
Yeah. She absolutely she would. I've seen
people say I'm crazy. Like one of those. It's like, okay, Madison.
So wild.
Yeah.
You want to party with me? I honestly think she's like, you know, the cooler daddy Alex L as well. But yeah, I think she's that kind of vibe as well, like party girl, like, do you know what I mean? A little bit thing. She's a little bit like that. Sorry, I got a message. So yeah, so she came with a tea, which was great. Love that.
Yeah.
Dave and Molly, they have a chat. And you know, Molly's like, oh, I'm so sorry about you and Lauren. I thought, really, Molly, where is this going? I thought, where is this going? That was like warning signs at the beginning, but she didn't disappoint me in the end, because Dave was just like, well, usually I'm the one with all the mess. What? Like, Lauren has really done. Dave is a liar. He's a liar. He really is.
Dave was painting her out to be an absolute harlot.
Yeah,
and he's gonna stick by it. Like, literally, the girl.
Continue.
Yeah, the girl was a mess, and I just couldn't deal with it. It was just too much. There was too many bodies, just too many men coming forward.
Too many men. Many men.
Yeah, drunk Dave was a mess as well. I swear, unless I missed a bit, but did Dave get there drunk? Because he seemed to be drunk all the time I was watching him. He seemed to just
I don't think so. When he was talking to the boys, he seemed fine, but they did did do shots and stuff. Yeah, but they always, because even Molly by that time, she looked drunk while she was having this conversation. So her eyes were very, very red. You know, she was saying, like, you know, one of the first conversations she had with Dave was about him pushing people away. Do you know what I mean? Like, once he feels something, he starts pushing them away. And you know, she was basically saying, you need to think about that, like, you know, take the hint. And then she asked him, when was the last time, you know, you had sex? He's just like, oh, I don't know, it's been a while. You know, sir, stop lying, stop freaking lying.
I was like, what was that when he was out here asking everybody about sex? Why are you coming with that? I don't know when what. So I think earlier on somebody said him and Lauren did actually sleep together in there.
Oh, did they?
Did they?
Right.
Dave.
Molly,
what will your sister say?
Exactly. Molly was just like, what's the issue? You know, your sister can't be that hard to win over. And he was just, oh, you don't know my sister. Like, my sister told me, you know, do the pods, but don't get engaged. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And, you know, Molly's defending Lauren. She's saying she's genuine. Like, you know, get your phone, go on FaceTime now, call your sister. Like, do you know what I mean? She can meet her now. And he's just, oh, no, it's not that easy. No, it literally is that easy. It literally is that easy.
He's got time slots. He can't talk to her at any time. Like, he hasn't put in a request. It's not that easy for him.
Can't do unsolicited FaceTimes. And Molly's just like, look, I don't believe you, you know, and I will always have Lauren's back, you know. To camera, Dave did say that he ended things. He told his sister that he ended things with Lauren, and, you know, like, he kind of like, you know, the way he hears things and process things is a little bit different and everything like that. At that point, I thought, are you going to just tell us now that you have some sort of condition? Because, bro, it's a reach. So yeah, and, you know, then he talks to Lauren, and he does sound very, very, very drunk at this point. And he says, you know, he's sick of defending Lauren to his family and friends. He then says, oh, my ego got in the way. Then he says he's really sorry. Then he said he's had a long day. So, you know, stuff was coming out. It's just like, bro, pick what. Pick one story. He was like, no, you're gonna have 5 stories. And then he was just like, you know, I did want to text you. Lauren's just like, but you didn't. You didn't. You might wanted to, but you didn't do those things. Like, you know, because he was saying it like, you know, I had the sentiment, like, I wanted to. Bro, it's not hard. There's no barriers. It's your phone. Like, do you know what I mean? And Lauren's just like, you know what? I really want to believe you, but I can't. And I think, you know, we're past anything happening and everything like that, which I was very happy about. She had finally put a line under it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yes. That's a point. Yes. At some point, Dave, when the text, she was just like, but you didn't text. He was like, oh, you could have texted me.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. And she still followed that bone.
Yeah.
I was literally like, Lauren, this is your point to be like, this is what you do, Dave. You're actually crazy. You cannot take accountability for shit. Everything always comes on to me. I thought she was actually going to rip him a new asshole when he did that, but she didn't.
No, she didn't. She's too...
She was feeling the boy. Like, literally, even how they were talking with each other, I was like, Dave, if you spin 1-2 words on this girl, you could have her tonight. You probably did.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So then we see Sarah and Ben go to church. Yeah. The pastor's in a hoodie. Do you know what I mean? It's a cool church.
This. Remember at the beginning when I said there was a part and I screamed?
Yeah.
This was the part.
This is the part. Ben was just like, come with me. And she's sitting there and she's just like,
Sade, why did we have 3 minutes? Why did we have 3 minutes of barely hearing a sermon and watching these two? Why did they do that to us?
I don't
know. I screamed. I was in despair. What am I doing with my day? Why am I watching these white folk in a church? I can't even hear the sermon. What's going on? No,
I'm just like, what is happening? Don't get me wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that's your religion. Cool. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just, there's no issue with it at all. But I just think it's a little bit sus. Like, we're getting a lot of religious, like, scenes into shows now. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. Do you think this is a government thing? Like, but it just seems...
It's a thing. It's definitely.
Yeah, I was just like, what's going on? Like, there's a lot of religious content going in. And yeah, the words that the pastor was speaking about was like basically inviting people to the church. Like, do you know what I mean? Evangelizing, like, type of thing. And I was just like, this one that you're trying to evangelize right now, she's not interested at all. She's not uncomfortable. Which actually, to be fair, I was just like, from Ben's point of view, this is a red flag because you're not aligning with what you're saying. So you're saying that you're open and you're interested, like that faith is important to you, and you couldn't even I don't know. From what I understand, those types of churches aren't as long as our type of churches. So what I can only imagine is like at least maybe an hour and a half.
It's usually like an hour and a half. Yeah. And it could have just been an hour service, but she was itchy.
She was like, girl, are you a demon? Like, what is going on?
Listen, the way she was sitting, if I was him, I would have been looking at her like, why can't you just sit still and listen? Like, what's up? Why are you all itchy in here? What's going on? No, they're not compatible at all.
No,
not in the slightest.
I just thought you can't even mask it, which is weird. And I just thought, if what was preaching wasn't offensive in any way, what's your issue? Because you being the faith person that you are, if you went to service, you would hear something like this. So what's the issue, babe? Like, just say that you're not a Christian, innit? Like, just say it. Like, stop trying to hold on to. Yeah.
It's just that, because I don't go to church. I'm not a Christian. I love going to church when I'm there. When somebody's doing a good word, it doesn't matter. It will hit you in the same way if you have a spirit to you. The fact that she was sitting there looking really bored, but couldn't say what was being said that offended her or that didn't resonate. What's up with you, chick? Like, you're lying.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Yeah, some of them are long, but you got to keep it together. You got to keep it together, especially when you're on camera. Like, there's absolutely, like, girl, she looked bored as fuck.
Ivy Chilling said she was afraid her sister would be seeing her enjoying it. Could have been.
Maybe could have been. So yeah, Devon, then we see Devon and Virginia. They take some dance lessons, and you know what? Then it just occurred to me, just a random thought. Like, imagine fumbling Virginia though. Like, do you know what I mean? She's made it so easy for this guy. Imagine fumbling.
Sutton, I don't know. They may get married. I don't know, but he could fumble her. He could
easily. Monica and Joey, they played paddleball or something like that. Taylor and Daniel, they done a Christmas card photo shoot when Christmas is 9 months away. I just thought, no, you're pushing it. I did like her dress though, even though I don't like velvet. I did like that green velvet dress that she was wearing. That was nice. Then we went on to the wedding day shopping, a wedding dress shopping, and the groom suits and everything like that. Sorry, Erin. I know she doesn't like. Erin's there, Charlotte. Why are you fronting like Virginia like this, man? Like she ain't managing herself. True.
I don't know, Erin. There's bits about her. I'm like, I think she kind of likes him ish, or enough to marry him. I don't know. I'm not convinced that she ain't in it to get married.
I know. I think the political beliefs are too far apart, and that married with the family, and then finally his immaturity. That I don't think it's a match. I just can't. I can't see it happening. He's way too immature. The way she talks to him is like, "Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you need to like? Are you sure this is your decision? Like, do you know what I mean? It's very like he's a child. He acts like he plays that role. It's like a parent-child. It's a parent-child like relationship. That's what.
Like she's got to like coax things out of him. I don't know.
And I think like someone at her level, I can't imagine that is what she desires really and truly. Like, you know, I don't think that's what she wants personally. He does talk to me as well.
Oh, good.
So yeah, so the wedding dresses, Sarah, she has this lace detail in her dress. It was nice enough. It was cute for her, I think.
Sarah was the one that was off the shoulder. No, on the shoulder.
So she had straps, so she could do it on or off. Yeah. So it was cute.
Yeah.
It was cute.
It wasn't the worst.
It wasn't the worst
we've seen.
No.
Yeah.
Her sister. Okay. I'm judging. Her sister's hair, pissing me off. Like, because Sarah's hair, that's immaculate, flowy, glossy, shiny. Sister, frizz, use conditioner. It's pissing me off, man. Just use some conditioner.
I don't know what the weather is like in Minnesota. Maybe it was a hotter day,
but her sister's hair was fine. We have two.
You know,
similar genetics.
Your hair like reacts different to different like humidities and stuff. But her sister did look wild.
She looked like she hadn't brushed her hair, bruv. Like she hadn't put a comb through it in a little while. And it's not okay. It's not okay. Serious. Anyway, so Monica, hers was like a classic sweetheart cut. Do you know what I mean? I think with a high split. So I thought it was nice. I thought it was nice for her. I was glad.
I really liked hers. I was like, of all of the brides probably that I can remember, her dress suited her the best. Like I think she would go to a bridal shop, she would have picked that. Like I was like, that looks like you'd been eyeing that dress up, and it looked good. But sometimes their dresses look crazy. I was like, that fits you really well. It actually looks it looks really nice.
It's so nice.
I like that one.
Also, okay, indulge me, because Monica, she looks like someone. Who do you think she looks like? Oh God.
Is it an actress?
I'm not giving you any clues. Can you see her?
All right, let me see.
It's a little bit of a stretch, but I think
there's nobody that is jumping to my mind. Are you gonna is the person you're thinking of blonde?
No.
Okay.
Blonde?
All right. Yeah.
No. Who is?
No, there's nobody. I can't.
You can't see anyone.
No.
I see Kylie's original face.
I see it. If Kylie had done nothing, it's Monica. Like, go back to Monica again. It's Monica. Look at that pointy chin. It's Monica.
They're similar. Same family.
No, it's Monica. Kylie would look. That's what she'd look like.
She would.
I think that's her. That's Kylie's original face. No, Will Smith, she's onto one. We gave her olive oil before. This she has. This is spot on. It's Kylie Jenner's original face. Oh my god, there you go. Round of applause. You're
welcome.
Well done.
Oh, make myself laugh, you know. Sometimes. No, seriously. Just the only one. That was. I don't think I've topped that one yet. I will.
No, but that is.
But yeah, I was just like, she reminds me of someone. But yeah, so then we had Taylor. Taylor had a very classic look. Lots of satin. She had like a lower thingy line. What do you call it? What's that called? Yeah, bust line.
Yeah.
But then she had another dress with very similar, but just a higher bust line. And she even invited Daniel's mum to come as well, which I thought was a nice touch.
I mean, that's her mother-in-law.
Yeah,
they are absolutely getting married. That we know for sure.
It's like the 1700s. Like their ranches are gonna come together or something.
Yeah, they are absolutely joining family businesses. They know what they're doing. They are like, yeah, that's kinfolk. Yeah, they're getting married.
Good stock. Shady Sade. People used to call me that. But yeah. And then we had Virginia. Oh, Virginia. Virginia's dress was like a princess type dress. Very poofy, crystals, sparkles, so much detail. It gave me a headache looking at it. I did not like it at all.
I'm putting Virginia's dress on the same level as Bliss's dress.
Oh,
they're
no.
not the same dress.
No.
Oh, no. Absolutely. That was foul. I was looking at the skirt bit and I was like, Virginia, that looks ridiculous. Like, like the material, everything, it looks terrible. What are you doing? And the girl generally looks quite classy. I was like, what is this?
You know what? She could have done like a satin, like, you know, like those slip type of ones. She could have done something like that. Like, do you know what I mean? She's got the body for that. Like, you know, like, so it pulls at the bottom as well. So she looks like a little statue. Like, do you know what I mean? No, absolutely not, Nana. Let me just remind you of Bliss's dress because it was not this bad. Bliss's dress was terrible. Look at the sleeves. Look at the sleeve. Look at the fish.
It is as bad as Bliss's dress. They are both ridiculous.
No, it's not.
I don't even know. Why does Bliss have those? What is that? An armband? Like, what the hell was going on? It's bad. It's bad. Virginia's is bad as well.
Let me see if Virginia's really. I don't know if it'll come up. Virgin. Oh no, I can't even spell. Sorry. You know I'm dyslexic, so don't judge me. Virginia. No. They just gave me. Oh. No. Too early.
Yeah. Virginia's wedding dress was bad. It's terrible.
It's bad. Sorry, guys. No, it's not as bad. It's definitely not as bad as Bliss. Bliss's was horrible. Let me put in season 8. Let me just think real quick.
You're saying Virginia is not marrying that boy. I don't know. I mean, her mum was like, "You look so beautiful." No, it's terrible. I don't know. I just feel like she may marry him. She's not giving me signs like she's gonna say no.
I don't think she is. I don't think so. I think for those 3 reasons. No, we're not seeing anything. Okay, so then the suits. Do we care? Sorry, equal opportunities.
No, but nobody. No, I don't. I don't care about the suits. Nobody was particularly bad or stood out in any way.
Virginia and Devon did talk again as well, kind of thing. It was his birthday week, and she brought up about the prenup stuff, right? So she asked again. He asked her again, "Why do we need a prenup?" You know, and Virginia's looking at him like, do you need an answer? Like, okay, it's just the business part of things, you know. And he's just like, but why would we need a prenup if we're not going to get divorced? Bro, you know, but it was just annoying.
He wants her money.
He honestly, it's scary. Money.
Absolutely.
He said he's going to have his parents and a lawyer look over it as well. And I just thought, like, grow up. That's
all. I was just like, I know your dad ain't gonna say anything because his dad don't look like he talks too much, but he's gonna give it to his mum. His mum's definitely gonna look over that shit and have her 2 pence and be like, boy, you better marry her. And a lawyer is also gonna be like, so you don't need to divorce her. While you're there, you can be working on how you're gonna be making money with her. Like, that's what they're gonna say.
Exactly.
Hang on in there, boy.
Miss T, thank you so much, Miss T. Miss T says, like, 73 watching, only 17 likes. Of like, come on.
Oh. This is rude.
It's not nice, is it? It's not nice at all. Yeah.
At least we should be on 50 likes. At least.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's true.
Start pressing.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to do. It's free as well, you know. Okay, so episode 10. So these are the last dates before the wedding. This was probably the driest episode out of all of them, to be fair. I just kept on. The thing is, I was watching and I was just like, shit, I've missed a bit. I've got to go back. Like, because I just kept on getting distracted because it was so dry. We had Taylor and Daniel. They went ice skating and they had like a dinner in the center ice, which was very sweet. She did fall. It was her birthday as well. It was all very cute. Nothing really to mention about their conversation at all. Monica and Joey, they went to a conservatory, which was actually beautiful. Like that was
like, this place is stunning.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
They got a spectacular place. But no vibes.
Absolutely no vibe. They're talking about what's your love language, bro. Did you ask this in the pods? What's your love language? Just irritating me.
They got now to talk about. Ain't this the time when you really start drilling down on your wedding plans, future? Yeah. Like, I was like, oh no, I had real high hopes for you two, and I'm getting this first date vibes. Like, do you guys know each other?
Do you know each other? Because this is weird. It was very, very weird. And I just thought, like, nah, you guys must be so boring. Imagine you was on the production team, you're watching this. Imagine being the editor on this. And that's the good bit.
And I know the editor ain't paying attention. That's why they give us 3 minutes of nothing. Because you literally like talking and it's like, oh yeah, cut there. Like, they're not doing anything.
Sarah and Ben went glamping in an igloo.
That was cute. I would like to do that.
Oh no.
No, that was literally like, I would love that date. That was fun.
She brought up about the whole kind of church thing again, that kind of thing. So she watched the service, or I think she watched the service, and she said that, you know, they did say that all sexual identities are welcome, but they do have traditional views, you know. And she was just like, look, I can't relate to that, but she would go with a good attitude. You know, I think, I can't remember if it's this point he says, you know, well, we don't know anything. Who am I to say that, you know, it's wrong? I can't remember how he phrased it, but it's almost as if he was saying homosexuality could be wrong. That was the subtext of what he was saying. It's just like, brother, if you're trying to get this girl, this is not the method. It's not the method. It's not gonna work like this. So it was just weird. It was just a weird thing. Then they're talking about something really deep. I can't even remember what it was because it was also boring. Then he farts while he's talking. Yeah. I think that should be. I think that should be criminal. I think it should be criminal. I think it's wrong.
I think he wanted to punish her for how she was in church. He was like, "You're gonna get these smells."
You know, Jesus, horrible. So then we had Virginia and Devon. They had like a horse and carriage ride. Then they went to an Italian restaurant. They done like a tasting menu, which was really cute. He hadn't signed the prenup by this point. Do you know what I mean? And what do you call it? She looked really sleepy. He did, however, give her a very cool gift of like some basketball jerseys with their names on it, their school colors, because they went to the same school but not at the same time.
Yeah, and they have to keep on pointing that out. And I'm still like, but okay, it depends on which part of the school, and maybe their schooling was different. But surely, if it was normal primary school and they're 5 years apart, you wasn't there together. Like one of you was in year one.
For 1 year. Yeah.
For a minute, you two were in the same playgrounds, all close to, I would think. But maybe it's not like that. I don't know.
Oh, no. I'd be chilling in them jerseys that cheap as fuck.
Oh, but do they?
Do they? But they were personalized.
Are they cheap ones? But they're not even officially branded.
I don't think they're official. The wedding date as the jersey numbers was nice. Yeah, exactly. That was very cute. I thought it was cute. Were they really cheap?
I thought it was a lovely sentiment. I don't know. I don't know what they're supposed to look like, but I thought it was a lovely sentiment. I thought his sister told him to do it. And his family are absolutely like, you need to secure that girl.
She rich.
You need to marry her. Yeah, you need Devon. You got one job.
Get her down the aisle.
We will sort out the prenup after.
Don't worry about that. So then they had the bachelor party. They got to go to the football thing. I can't pretend like I know. I know. They kicked the ball.
I was literally like, is that good? Because that to me seems
is this great?
Hellish, but I don't know. Yeah. Is it good?
But then they got the same sort of thing. So they got personalized football jerseys as well. So I was just like,
nice, got two.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Devon, they made a big deal about Devon kicking the ball. I thought that was racial. And he hit the pole. What do you call it? Is a pole? It's not a goal. Is it a goal? I thought they had to touch it down for it to be a goal. I don't know. But like,
I had no idea.
Oh, you can kick it.
Isn't it a touchdown? No, you can kick. Yeah, they do like.
Yeah, you can kick it in the goal. So, but it hit the bar anyway. Yeah. So there. And then and then the girls done a granny bachelorette. Never.
I've been chilling. Said I'm not talking about football with you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, because I was watching it like, is this great? I don't know. It probably is. Would that be good for guys then? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. That granny bachelorette, never in your life invite me to that. Never. That is rubbish. It was rubbish. Then they're on the merry-go-round. which was strange as well. I was just like, is this just for the shot or something? Like, oh, I didn't like it at all.
No, come on. If football, going to that football stadium thing is great, and having a try, like all of that would be like aimed at, you know, goals for a guy. Going on a granny bar hop, how is that great for the women?
I just
like, that's not even, it's not fair. Like the last time you gave them a slumber party. What type of shit is this?
Yeah, do they like the women?
Okay.
I don't know if they like the women.
No, the women get the cheap end of the stick, man. I was literally like, what is that? You spent like $20 on the costumes for everybody. Like, no.
Yeah. They did go to the Mall of America. Thank you, Brucey, which I didn't know what that was. Let me just have a quick look. But like, I didn't know what that was, but I was just like, okay, cool. So maybe this is like a really big deal and stuff. But like, did they get to shop? Like, you know, like it Crazy Rich Asians, the film, right? The girl that's getting married, like she takes all of her girlfriends to this island, but they get to shop in the mall first, right? Do you know what I mean? Then they get like, they private jet it there. Like, that's the kind of vibe. So seriously, shut
Bachelorette.
That's what I want. Invite me to that one.
That's
okay, but you shut down the mall to do what? I don't like Life of Budge. That's how I know you don't. I thought you knew me, Life of Budge. I thought you knew me, but you know, I don't hold male strippers in high esteem at all, actually. But yeah, maybe this is something we need to look into.
If they were given like, you know, 1,000, like, were they given money? Could they go shopping? Like, you know, what was the price for the girl?
Like spa day, like, you know, that would have been cool. This just seemed weird. I don't know. I didn't like it. Yeah, it was just really weird. And then we go back to Virginia and Devon, and they talking about the prenup, but how the music is and how Devon's talking is just like, yeah. So I talked to the family attorney, I talked to my mom, you know, about the prenup, and yeah, like it's just, you know, whatever you bring into the marriage, you get to keep, and you know, your debt is your debt. And he's saying it in such a weird way. He's just like, okay, so I'm going to sign it. I'm willing to sign. What? This is not even funny. It's not funny. It's just annoying. It's just annoying.
And she told him all of that as well. And as her little face was crooked to the side, like nodding, like, I told you all of this. I told you what a prenup is. I mean, you could have ChatGPT'd it and known all of this anyway. I was just like, bro, you still have one job. Like, secure her. But she looked like, I'm invested in this. I just don't know.
I don't think she's gonna do it. I honestly don't. I think that was another sign of like, I can't say it on here, but is this N-word slow? That's the phrase.
He is slow
in his.
She told you all of this, even how he was recounting it. I would, you know, when you want to like speak, like go faster, like get to the punch. Like.
So annoying. Okay, so then we see Ben and Sarah, and it's their wedding day. The mum is super happy. Sarah's sister and the partner, Kelsey, is there. They think they're too sober for what's going on. She's just like, Mum's so happy, like, need to get more drunk.
And then those two were making me laugh because they were so like, this is a farce.
Yeah.
You know, just two people in a corner. They're just like, oh, well, I guess we got to do this, innit? Let's just get drunk and wake up tomorrow. Like, no. But the mum was gassed.
The mum was. She really was. I mean, yeah, she did. She was. And yeah, her and the sister and her partner, they were basically saying that they're worried that she's going to have regrets about the whole thing and everything like that because she's trying to please everybody. That's what it is. The stepdad did say, like, look, this is all going a bit too fast for me. Do you know what I mean? He did say that she was a pain in the ass growing up, but he's proud of her for being a nurse. Why they keep that in? I don't know. I think also Lauren and Molly were there as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That was a little weird.
It was left on a cliffhanger because we got to the altar, they're saying the stuff, and it was left on a cliffhanger, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What do you think? Do you think she's saying yes or no?
I think she's saying no. I think she's saying no. I think they're too. She doesn't want to go to church every week. She doesn't want to do that. She doesn't.
I think so. When she said, was it my heart and my head? Which way around it was, one of them was in the you shouldn't do this. It's too soon. I was like, okay, cool. Because she hadn't shown us that before. Like they hadn't given us that insight that she was even thinking, maybe not. So I was like, she's saying no. She's absolutely saying no. But I wouldn't even be surprised if he says no as well.
Yeah. You know? Well, we don't. Do we know anything about him? Again, it's like the edit's all her. We don't really know. Yeah. Apart from that. Yeah, sorry, I did because it was just dry. It was really, really dry.
Episode 12 was ridiculous. Like literally, I was like, why do we have this?
Yeah.
You told us nothing. You either give us a wedding and keep it moving. Like this is pointless.
You know, when you like, I kept on going up so I could see how long was left, and I was just like, oh my god, it's still half an hour. Like seriously, it's so annoying. Will Smith, no, I don't think you say that. Will Smith said, dare I say the mum was excited to get a real inverted quotes wedding? No, because a gay wedding is still a wedding. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, no, what do you mean? Seriously, I don't think you can say that. But yeah, it was ridiculously long. Yeah, we didn't see any of his family or anything like that, right? I don't remember. Oh no, we did. We saw his mum and his grandma. That was cute to have his mum and grandma there.
See, I don't even remember. I may have.
They were in like the flowy kind of like violet outfits, and they walked him to the altar.
No, missed it. Absolutely was like, oh my god, what are they doing? There was one year that was quite bad, but this I think takes, in all the years we've been watching it, I think this is the worst one.
This is absolutely the worst.
Yeah,
absolutely the worst. Like it is a chore to watch. It's actually a chore. Like I really was dreading it, and I think that's what I was doing on Sunday, watching this. And I left it to the last minute as well. I was just like, oh my god, end.
No, it's bad. They failed this time. I don't know how they can get it better. Do we even have time to go over Australia? You got to go.
Yeah. We can do a little bit of time. It's fine. Let me send a message. So yes, Love Island Australia. However, okay, we are new to this.
Married at first sight.
Married at first sight. Sorry, my bad. I'm dyslexic, guys. I mean, I literally am. So this happens. So I remember. Sorry, I said the wrong thing one time, and someone put in the comments. It's blah blah blah. Dude, okay. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, good.
Married at First Sight Australia. So if you've been watching us a while, then you know that we traditionally watch Married at First Sight UK. But some people in our WhatsApp group, so if you join our membership, which is only $4.99 a month, you'll be in our membership group, our WhatsApp group, sorry. They suggested, namely, I'm going to call you out, Joe and Yvonne. Suggested, this is their suggestion, that we should watch this. Nana and I were skeptical because of the lack of melanin. Just putting that out there from the beginning. So you know.
Yes, it's Australia, isn't it? It's like I thought there would be. It's Australia. You know, if you're lucky, you're going to get one black couple because it's Australia. Yes. That's why I never really watched it. Farah was the one that from years ago was saying we should watch Married at First Sight Australia.
Oh, really?
She always said it was very, very good. Yeah.
So we gave it a try in the UK. So I think most of it is aired, I think, in Australia so far. Do you know what I mean? But in the UK, it's just started. Episode 1 was last night on Channel 4, right?
Yeah.
And my gosh, I was not ready. I was not ready for the drama, for the wildness. Like, do you know what I mean? For our first episode,
episode 1.
Yeah, it done pretty well. So I feel like, okay, we can discuss episode 1, but we won't do it in the same kind of way because I didn't do the same top night. But at the moment, let me even get up my thing. We haven't seen everybody so far, right?
No.
So we're only seeing 2, even not even 3. Who's the third one? It's deliciously.
Oh, maybe they were in the preview.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so this doesn't even have a whole cast for it. Okay, so we haven't seen all the couples so far, but who we have seen is, no, not her. So next week we'll go into more detail. We've seen Karina, yeah?
Yes.
Karina, yes. From an Italian family. So what's this say? What's this? What's all this? She's from an Italian family. She's from Western Australia. I don't even know what that means. Sorry. She's one of 5 siblings, and she's the only one that's single, and I believe that she's the youngest as well, kind of thing. Her mum is given very much Kris Jenner. Do you know what I mean?
We should standardly just call her mum Kris Jenner from now on. She is Kris. They got their family business. She is the head of it. It's Kris Jenner.
We've been running it for 40 years. All of her babies are married. This is the last one. She needs to get over the line, basically. So yeah, she seems to come from decent stock. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
They got money.
Yeah, they definitely have. And Karina, you can't really see it in this picture, but she's stunning. She's stunning. Yeah. She gives a little bit Princess Jasmine. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, she gives that kind of thing. She is married to, don't look away till I find it. What the hell is his name? Him? No. Dave? No.
Was he called Dave? No.
Paul, that's it.
Paul.
She is married to Paul. Now, Paul, he's actually French. So he speaks fluent French and everything like that. Oh, MAFS, it's on KW's Arts in, although Arts in everyone. How can I watch MAFS, please? It's on Channel 4. Are you in the UK, KW? I can't even remember.
Yeah, I think KW is.
Yeah? Okay, cool. It's on Channel 4. E4,
yeah, E4 every evening now. So it's Monday to Thursday.
Yeah. So Paul is French. He's a good-looking lad. He's a good size. And he says, by his own words here, he's a hopeless romantic. He's been in 2 serious relationships, and one of them he got cheated on. So I think 1 or 2. Did he get cheated on both of them? Maybe, I don't know. So he got cheated on, so he's really heartbroken. Now the thing is, so they get married, right? So we see a bit of their background and everything. They actually get married, right? And then my girl Karina goes to production, and her mic is obviously still on, and she's just like, there's a little bit of a problem. I know this guy. I actually know this guy. We went on a date 8 months ago. We went hiking as a first date, which is wild to me. But anyway, we went hiking as a first date. And then he ghosted her. Yes. And production's just looking at her. Can you do the voice? What? You what, mate?
You know, it was though, that part. It was the journey that we went on when we were watching it. We're all in the group. And we're like, oh my God, they look so cute. Like, this could really work. Like, we were very hopeful for them. And then the music changed. And the key was like, what the hell was going on with the music? Why has it turned sinister? They've just got married. And then we saw the cut. And I was literally like, oh my God, they're going to take us on an emotional roller coaster. I love it.
It was good.
I'm a fan.
It was good.
I'm a fan.
She talks to production, and production is just like, well, you know, how did it end? Like, do you know what I mean? And they basically, I don't think they showed all of it on camera, but they convinced her, like, no, it should be fine. Do you know what I mean? she stays married to him. He then says, like, oh, he wants to talk to her. for a minute and he talks to her, because he's talking to his production a person, and he's just like, oh, maybe it's a second chance. Like, do you know what I mean? Maybe the universe has brought us together for this new opportunity.
Absolutely. That was the only way he could spin this.
Wow. Wow. So then he goes to her, he does apologize. He says that he was going through a lot at the time, and he was going through a lot of the time. It wasn't anything other than that. He didn't say what he was going through. He said that he what do you call it? He said
it was like work stuff.
Yeah, work stuff and personal as well.
Yeah.
But he didn't give any detail to what it was. Mind you, this is 8 months ago. So, bro, like, I'm sorry. what's going on? He probably went on the hike, saw that she was a lovely person and thought, you know, babe, I can't even afford you.
I think it was all on money, like literally.
Yeah.
And probably then looked into her family and was like, I'm not a match for her. Like, I'm not in the place to look after this girl. Yeah. And hopefully in those 8 months, he's got his money up. But maybe not. Maybe he's like, let me just get married into this family and keep it moving. Like,
that's exactly what he thought. The universe has told him that's what he needs to do. So so they're together. I hope he's a good guy. I hope he's a good guy for her. I don't know. They've won us over. Maybe it's pretty privileged because I am really invested in her doing well.
This is
like,
the
do you know
thing.
what I mean? Maybe it is.
I was kicking myself like, please don't let her like not go through with this because I want to watch her.
Yeah. I think it is. I think it's pretty. Wait for it.
Oh no!
Don't spoil it. But oh my god, yeah. Because
I was so hopeful for them. They look so good together.
They look so good together. They really do. But bro, I don't think you can turn around your life in a significant manner without extreme focus in 8 months. Like, it's not possible.
If she was far above you 8 months ago, even if you would you have managed to double your income within those 8 months, she's still probably going to be far above you in some way. Yeah. I mean, he may have his ducks in a row, but I don't know. I would probably lean to no. He's just like, they could be my stepping stone, actually. Yeah. If he's really thinking about it, it's like that family could be my comeuppance. So let me try. Oh, I was hopeful, but he is French. In the group, I did say French people are notoriously known as arseholes. So maybe he's got that. And Italians are fiery. So maybe that could be a thing for them. But I like them visually together.
You know what this is giving right now? This is giving Game of Thrones. This is how I felt Game of Thrones when I I love Ned Stark. Like, do you know what I mean? And they just killed him off. They just killed him off. No remorse. No remorse. Oh my god. But yeah, okay, cool. Just everyone say, Shana, just have water because this season will leave you gasping for breath. No.
Oh, really?
Okay. And then the other couple, let's go to the girl first, which is what's her name?
I think you may have passed her, you know.
Not Ash.
I think I saw her dress. Where was it?
Lauren.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, Lauren.
Bro, what kind of
that looks really nice. I like
it
that.
But like, you can't see her face, bro.
No, not at all. They're like, you're not getting that. You're getting Lauren silhouette.
37, she's a business owner. She considers herself to be an old school romantic. Lauren admits that communication isn't her strong suit and doesn't excel when it comes to modern dating. So she has basically, she's hoping the experts can help her not only find her future husband, but also teach her a few things along the way. She is basically like, I am a business owner, but don't worry about all that. I want to be a Stepford wife. Like, I want to be in the home. The home is my domain. I rule there. I'm the queen of my castle. I just need a husband to slot in, right? That's what I need. And she's well to do. She is married to, where is he? Where the hell is
There we
Elliot?
go.
Oh, look how they done him dirty with this picture.
They were like, we're showing you Elliot's face. That's for sure.
She's with Elliot. Mind you, Elliot is 35. Okay. He's also a business owner.
I really thought he was like 40.
So did I, actually.
I just thought he was a bit older in the way he was so direct. I thought he was definitely going to be older than the woman. Interesting.
So he is Faith, his business owner. He's from Queensland. Elliot admits to having very high standard, and his number one deal breaker is a lack of authenticity. Oh, shut up. A self-described lone wolf. Oh, this is problematic. Elliot wants a partner with wants partnerships with a classy woman who will soften his edges. Lone wolf and no. All of this, no. No. So Elliot comes there. He's a good-looking guy. This picture doesn't actually do him justice, to be fair, but I think they're showing his inside.
Yeah.
Because his inside, it's not cute. He wants a fully domesticated woman. Like, do you know what I mean? He doesn't want
a submissive.
A submissive woman. Yes, you're absolutely right. He wants, like, he's got a whole checklist of things. We don't know everything on his checklist at the moment. He was saying to the boys when he met them that if the girl is not up to his standard, he's gonna leave. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna leave the ceremony. He was just like, I'm not gonna stand for any of that. That's not gonna happen for me. And he's just very, very cocky, given very red pill, but on paper it seems like, what's her name again? Lauren.
No?
Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren.
Lauren and him are well matched, because he wants that submissive, do you know what I mean? Like a woman who's gonna take care of the household, take care of his needs, and do you know what I mean? And for him to be the provider, protector, that type of thing. It looks like they're a match on paper. However, they get married, and what we understand, so we follow Lauren getting ready for the wedding, and we meet her sister. We meet her sister Tamara. We meet her sister fucking Tamara.
No, she spoke about her sister first.
She did,
and was like, we don't really get on all the time, and at the moment we're not getting on.
Yes, she did say that. And then we meet her. Her sister is blonde. Her sister is looks like she's had a bit of work done, I'm not gonna lie, do you know what I mean? And she is a little bit slimmer than her. And I think because of these things, she believes that she is better than Lauren in all ways, in all facets. And I think that she lives to compete with Lauren on a daily basis.
And that's her big sister as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, her sister is older. I was thinking she looked older, but maybe she wasn't. Like, could have just
she's
been
older.
I thought Tamara was older than her. In the face, she just looked like she had a few more wrinkles than her sister did. But I'm not sure.
You think? I thought that maybe was the son or
the blonde.
The son. Let me find a picture of Lauren. So,
oh my God, Tamara.
Listen, these two. So this is even okay. So yeah, she was before. So she comes to when her sister Lauren is getting ready, and she's just like, "Oh, how's she been?" Talking to the makeup artist. Oh, everything's calm, whatever kind of thing. Oh, that's surprising, huh? Surprising. Seriously, I thought she would be loads of trouble or something to that effect. She's so rude. She hates her sister. She hates her. She just makes matters worse. It seems like from then she was drinking, right? And she was with another girl, I think, who must be her friend or Lauren's friend.
I think the other girl's Lauren's friend from the blonde Lauren's friend party. Like, so the taller one, that's Lauren's brethren as well. And then she had two other friends that were also blonde there as well. They're all Lauren's friends. Yeah.
They're all Lauren's friends, right? Okay, kind of thing. But they know Tamara, right?
Yeah.
And everyone doesn't have a nice thing to say about Tamara. So everyone's saying, oh, Tamara, like if she's annoyed, you're gonna feel it, you know. So then they get married now, but even before that, she was saying, oh, I bet the guy's gonna be fat.
Yeah.
But the guy's gonna be
Yeah.
He was wishing for things that I'm guessing that that Lauren doesn't want. Do you know what I mean? And hoping that her sister will be some sort of annoyed or humiliated in some sort of way, right?
Definitely humiliated.
Yeah.
She wanted her to get down the aisle and literally be like, the production have taken the piss out of her sister. And she wanted that.
She would be laughing. For some reason, the producers decided to put Lauren in the car with her sister on the ride to the ceremony. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's evil. It's almost as evil as, you know, when Lacey was getting married and they sent out her sister and he looked like,
wow, yeah,
that's who I'm gonna marry. That was wicked work. I believe this is the same type of wicked work. So then Tamara, let's blow up her face a little bit. So then Tamara, she's just like, she's not happy with how things are going. They're going through the wedding anyway, and Tamara is whispering, or not so quietly whispering, like, do you know what I mean? Like, while the wedding is happening, while it's taking place, she's just being rude. Even before that, she was trying to flirt with the best man as well, and trying to kind of get him to notice her, and hopefully that she'll have a chance with him or somebody on that party for sabotage reasons. That's the only reasons. Then they have like a bit of a high table. I didn't know, maybe, I don't know actually. Or the wedding table. It looked like a very traditional high table to me. Like, do you know what I mean? So you have the, Lauren, Elliot, the best man, and then her. Why would you make a sister like that your maid of honor? I wouldn't. You're not.
She doesn't have any choice on this. She is going to bring the best amount of drama. You're gonna have her there. It's just, I think with somebody like Tamara, it's what they're going to do. That was the thing on Lauren's face. It's like, how far are you going to push this to be all about you compared to you can give funny one-liners?
Right.
I wouldn't have gambled with it if I was her, but I think that was the gamble.
Absolutely. Absolutely not. You can see this is them getting ready. Lauren here over it. This one just looking very Muddle-esque, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
This one drinking it down. Envy. Look at how she's looking at her sister.
No, I totally believe Tamara applied as well. Lauren just got selected. There was too much kind of like, that kind of thing of, if this was me, I would do it like this. Like, there's just a way in which Lauren was, Tamara was, nah, you wanted to be the bride. You think this should be your gig. Absolutely.
She really did. And I was just, I would not be happy this be my representation at all. So then look, we've got all the pictures. This is great. When they're sitting down, you can see Tamara is trying to have a conversation with him while these two are talking. It's not about you, brother.
This is so rude.
So freaking rude. Elliot laughs. It's just like, oh, should we switch places? Do you know what I mean? She probably would have said yes. Then who asks the caterers to get her food order wrong? So, that people are eating. They probably say, "Oh, what is?" You really talk to her. What does she hate? What does she hate?
Don't ever get her order wrong. Like, literally, she's the worst in a restaurant. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Don't worry.
Give her meat.
Go over there. But she doesn't want it. Give it to her.
Oh my God.
So she is a pescatarian. So instead of like, so they offered her vegetarian instead. I'm a pescatarian. That's what. This is out of order. She's drinking more. So then she gets up. She's like, I've had enough of this. She gets up. She goes and talks to them. Her mic is still on.
Oh my God, that was embarrassing.
She said, this is an abortion.
Yes. Yes, I forgot she said that. Yes, I forgot she said that. This is oh, she is
rude.
The worst.
She's probably the worst. She gets up, she's rude.
She's vexed.
She's rude to the people. She's just like, the woman is like, what can I do to make it up to you? Nothing.
What can you do? She said I don't want snacks. They
ordered food for her. Do you know what I mean?
We've ordered food
and she was
for
just
you.
like, no, I don't want anything. I want to go home now. She was just so obnoxious. Like completely.
She said, I'm not giving you guys anything else, and I want compensation.
Compensation.
What does compensation look like?
What does that mean?
What are you saying that they must give you money? Is that what we heard Tamara say? You guys have got to pay me more to go and sit back down there and eat my food.
Down. Yeah, to calm down.
And also, they took an hour. Her drink hadn't been topped up in an hour.
Girl, your drink doesn't need to be topped up anymore. Stop drinking. Stop drinking. She needs to stay away from the booze. She is a horrible person. She's a witch. She's an absolute witch. Maybe it's a family of witches. We don't know yet, right? Do you know what I mean? But she is the head of the coven. She is just like,
yeah, she do keep on saying that. I'm the sister of the bride.
You would think it's her wedding. And the thing is, I'm just like, but then I was just like, Lauren, not to victim blame, yeah? But are you sure you haven't done anything? Because this is ridiculous. This is like, I am going to rain hellfire on you. It was like it was revenge. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like it was revenge. And I was just like, there's a history here.
Adding in a little, maybe she has. No, it's Tamara. I'm not even blaming Lauren for this because all of Lauren's, but they're Lauren's friends. But Lauren's friends did say Tamara is notoriously a bitch. So, but maybe Tamara knows why she's being a bitch to Lauren. Okay.
This is it. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is, they could have replied, yeah, and then Lauren may have said something. No, you don't want Tamara.
She got sabotaged.
I don't think Lauren's the type of person that's going to take this sitting down. Lauren was very concerned about the cameras and everything like that. And she was just like, just calm down. Because she kept on saying, you're looking very upset. Smile when you're talking.
But it's true. You're on the head table. You can't be looking sour. I swear at one point she cried over this food. I saw her doing that with her eyes. Like,
she picked up her chair and turned it. She angled her chair away from her sister and her new husband. You're unhinged. You're unhinged. Babe, you're unhinged. You really are.
God.
Like, wow. Like, wow. So, yeah, I think in reality, because we should have like a master list, yeah? In reality, as non-leading cast member villains, yeah, she's number one, and this is episode 1. She's absolutely number one. I thought
who was there before?
What
was her name?
Oh,
was it Sydney? No, it wasn't Sydney. It was something begin with an S though.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Micah's brethren with the blonde hair as well.
Yeah, worse.
I had Sydney in my head. I thought she was. I thought she was absolutely nobody was gonna beat her.
Yeah.
But Tamara, and as a sister, I didn't think anybody was gonna really beat Monica's sister
Monica. Who's Monica?
in Love is Blind, when her sister was like, I should have been getting married before you. Like, I can't believe you may get married.
This season. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't think we were going to get a sister antic that was worse than that line. So the fact that this chick has beat all of them.
Episode one. Dave's sister.
Dave's
Dave's sister don't
we even seen her. Dave's sister needs to come out and say, I said all of that and what?
Exactly.
And then I believe Dave's sister is up there as well.
Yeah. That I'm trying to think. Maybe Monica last season's mum before we knew the truth. Do you know what I mean? Where she was, I'm gonna cut you.
Okay, fair. Yeah, she was good as well. She was good.
Seriously.
Yeah. Marissa's mum was a good one as well. Yeah. We need a tally chart. And then we can move people around. Yeah.
she's this one here. She's terrible. Tomorrow, nah. You see when people say like,
Little Rock is asking.
Yeah. Go on.
Have we agreed that the aunties will continue to watch this, even due to the lack of melanin?
Yeah. I'm sat. I'm involved. I'm invested.
It's happening, guys. Like, it was surprising still.
Yeah.
But they're giving us maximum drama, and maybe we are being indoctrinated because of how Love is Blind was as well. Maybe we're getting used to the lack of melanin on shows.
The lack of melanin. I mean, we're just back in the 90s, no? We're back in
basically. We've got to run with what they're dealing us at this moment in time. My favorite kind of non-melanated reality show is The Secret Lives of Sister Wives. Nothing has beaten that so far, but this is a good one. Remember, we had the mixed race girl in there.
Oh yeah, one representation. Yeah, but like it's minority, proper minority. Are you not entertained? I'm definitely entertained.
We are. No, you guys were right. Because first episode, my heart jumped a couple of times. I really was like, "Rah, you taking us on a journey." Okay, well done. Yeah. Why is the UK one so far from this? Like, I don't get it.
So dry. I'm not watching it again. I don't know if we're watching it on purpose. It's so dry. Like, if this is what's happening here, this is so dry. I think it's the UK. I think it's us. We're boring. We're actually boring.
Yeah. You know what? Because Love is Blind UK I was surprised that it was good. So you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really Blacks. We have pot the bloom. We don't need. Let's see where we get to next week.
No El City saying this is a tame season.
What
have we been missing?
It's episode 1. What do you mean? So no, you guys have seen more. Okay, go fine. Jeez, the US MAFS. Oh yeah, I didn't thingy. Yeah, I can't lie. I think the only thing that we're good at is Love Island. Yeah, the only thing we're good at is Love Island. I think. Although I think that US is coming for our next. I think this year they're going to absolutely come for our next. Is there a MAFS Nigeria? Oh, then there needs to be one. Oh, that would be. Give us a South Africa. Give us a MAFS South Africa. South Africa, anything. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm sat. I'm absolutely sat. US MAFS is wild as well. Oh, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I saw
sitting on this.
Yeah,
there is a MAFS South Africa.
What's that? This is unfair. Why has no one told us?
No, you guys have been sitting on. We ask you almost every other week when we finish something. Tell us what else we should do. None of you have been saying any of this.
Oh no, there's only 2 seasons. Married at First Sight, South Africa. Only 2 seasons, and that was back in 2017.
Oh, it's old. Okay.
Yeah, it's old. Okay, cool. 2006, 2017. Okay, cool. Okay. This season is crazy. Okay, cool. Well, we're on Australia. We're giving it a go. We're giving it a go. Let's see. Can we watch Temptation Island? Montoya, por favor. What? One mother refused her son to marry the woman and objected at the point. Oh my god, that's another thing Tamari done. At that point, when she's like, when they were like, "Does anyone, should anyone object?" She coughed. What are you coughing for?
She's such a bitch.
I would punch.
Hang on, was the parents there?
I swear the mum was there, but we didn't see them talking.
No, because I failed. If that's my daughters, I've absolutely failed. Like, what type of? I'm a shit parent.
Yeah.
Oh,
for you to think that this is normal for so all of your friends. Do you know what I mean? Even the guy friend was saying, like, calm down, like, relax. Like,
yeah.
The way I would have dragged her out by the arm, like, seriously.
But you know, she's likely to do a whole big screaming. Like, you've had to have to me. Like, you know, she's going to take it over the top. If he had tried to take her outside, she would have gone off. She's a mess. I did see, apparently she's saying there's 18 hours and the editing made her out to be worse than she actually was. And a lot took place. And Lauren isn't innocent. But yeah.
And so Lauren isn't innocent. You see that?
Yeah. She doesn't speak to her parents.
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah, sorry, I did notice that. She talked to her siblings, right? Because they got a brother. Oh, maybe that was the brother. Oh no, that was the best friend. Okay, cool.
Right. So there's all right. Okay. So Lauren's got issues. Okay, cool. Right,
Lauren's got issues tomorrow. But if you had a sister like that, you would have issues, would you not?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because that was like, how do you even navigate? Like, how do you navigate that? Like, I can't, like, not that I totally relate, but like my sisters growing up, they weren't the most approachable people. Like, I was actually, believe it or not, I was more the kind of like, hey guys, like, do you know what I mean? Like, we're cool, like, you know, chill, really inviting, trying to be bubbly all the time. My sisters were very standoffish, and it just problems. We just have problems. Do you know what I mean? People would always think we're too nice all the time, and I'll be like, no, we don't. That's just how her face is. It's just not. No.
Just fit.
You know?
Oh, welcome back, Dora.
Oh, Sora. Appreciate you. Lauren's issues are our own. Okay, fine.
We'll give it a minute then. So, okay, we know that Lauren is problematic as well.
Yeah.
This is going to be a roller coaster of a show. Okay.
Really. And Elliot is campaigning. He is one mic away from doing a podcast. I'm telling you, like, honestly, that guy, he is Kevin Samuels. He is the Tates. Like, do you know what I mean? That's who he really wants to be. Sade Mike Tyson's like, no, my name is Sade Beyonce Salami. Don't try it, Sonia the remix. Yeah. Evan
says I actually like Elliot. We've got to see which one.
What?
We also need to. I definitely need to start getting ready for a little outing this evening.
Oh yeah, we're going out tonight. We're gonna watch One of Them Days with Kiki Palmer. Yeah, just one of them days. Monica's tune better be the soundtrack. With Kiki Palmer and SZA. Yeah, we're watching that tonight. We're going to a little screening. It's not dress up, is it? It's casual, right? It has to be.
No. What she said was from
there writing?
PR. Yeah. It was looking forward to having you guys there, and there's going to be lots of different photo opportunities, so come cute and glam.
Oh, for real?
Hang on, where is it? Yeah. I did not make that up. I swear I saw cute and glam. Now I can't find where I saw that.
Yeah, no, so camera ready. Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Oh, that changes everything. Okay, I need to change my outfit. It's quite funny. Did you enjoy it? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
A good one. Yeah, exactly the same. When I read that, and then I was like, right, I actually need to go and search for something. But then I was getting ready for this. So now I need to go and search for something.
God, that changed the whole thing. I was gonna go comfy.
Yes, precisely. I'm like a quick Tuesday screening, all good.
Yeah, that's it.
Bing bang out. No.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's part of it. Okay, guys. We will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you book that like button. Please do it now. Replay again. Make sure you leave your comments as well. Subscribe to all of our channels. Your aunties can never. For Evan's sake. That's right. Yeah. Sade Salami official and all that good stuff. Please. We will see you next week.
Yes, next week, Tuesday at 1.
You know.
Bye.
Bye.